1, 2, check. It's Brother Hot Tim coming to you live and direct.
Mr. Deity.
Peace, this is Brother Hot Tim coming at you live and direct. Yo, hey, this is Brother Hot Tim coming at you live and direct. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. I am your host, and this show is called The Empire of Our Own News and Views. Of course, you know we strive to blow up all your old paradigms. Blow them to smithereens. That's what we do. All right. Right now, we're going to go to our major sponsor, so listen up.
The word is spreading. More and more people are switching to Ambit Energy.
Well, one of my neighbors switched, and then I switched. Now the whole neighborhood has Ambit.
Who doesn't want to save money?
The word is spreading. Switching to Ambit Energy is rewarding in more ways than one.
I signed up and got a travel reward. That's nice.
Oh, I get to save on energy and on travel?
There's a cruise for two out there just a few thousand kilowatts away. I can almost smell the sunscreen.
The word is spreading. Ambit Energy even lets you earn free energy.
When I get 15 friends to switch, I get free energy. I have 15 friends. At least I think I do.
Hey, I'd be telling people to switch to Ambit anyway.
If you'd like to switch to Ambit Energy, listen to the following contact information closely. Then spread the word.
All right, peace. This is Brother Hot Tim, and now I'm going to introduce you to Gye-Nyame Journey Energy. For those of you that's been out there listening to us, you know for a fact that we're doing this damn thing. Now, listen, help us help you save money, and by you saving money, you help us to go on field trips with our young people. You help us do some real nation building. Ambit is an energy-approved energy service company in the state of Ohio and all the states that we service. We provide you with a quality product. There is no major changes. Once you accept us as your energy provider, all we got to do is change a few numbers, and all the money that you pay, a portion of that will come back to Gye-Nyame Journey. Hit us up at gyenyame.energy526.com. Once again, that's gyenyame.energy526.com, or just come and check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/GNJ Energy, or my fault, GNJ.com. My fault. Oh my God. Let me slow down. Facebook. Check us out at facebook.com/GNJ Energy. All right. So now let's keep it moving. I want to do the news because of course y'all know, we have our show coming on tonight. One of my favorites, all-time favorite shows, right? We got that Folk Tales for Grown Folks, and I'm promising you this one will change your life. All right, this one will change your life. So now, I won't even get into that, but I want to get into the news, right? Because I'm starting to feel this news thing, right? I kind of feel that I found something that we could really blow up on, right? We could actually, just do that right there, So, hey, let's get to the news real quick. Of course, all of those that's been listening to an Empire of Our Own know that all you got to do is go to my timeline on Facebook. Go to gyenyame.com to keep up with all the news. You know what I'm saying? I'm eclectic. I'm gathering news. I'm doing it so that you don't have to do it, right? I have various interests, so I'm liable to come up with something that interests you, from physics to deep interstellar space, to spirituality, to meditation, to hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, to comic books, to anime, you know what I'm saying. We're trying to cover it all. I don't want to be put into a box, you know what I'm saying. I want to be able to talk about anything that I feel like, and all of it, I try to find a way, just like in all my shows, to tie it back to us building a tribe and eventually building a nation, all right? That nation maintenance, right? So I got my freestyle music on. This right here is Ancestor Flow 2 by my dude, brother, Sankofa. But now let me go on. My fault. My mouth is hurting. I'm going. My brother, Mr. Deity, shouts out to you, bro. Keep up the good work. All right, so here we go. In the news. news. All right, of course, y'all know I got my show coming on tonight on my timeline. First thing on the timeline, of course, is the show. Come on out and check out the show. New live call-in line. We got a call-in line, right? I'm recording this, so of course I ain't got the call-in line because this is going to be a straight podcast. But for all those that want to share and to link to listen to 9 p.m., right? Follow the link. That's what it was supposed to say. And the link didn't even show up. That is whack. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in a hurry. So y'all just get on. Of course, it'll be posting up. I'll post it up also, right? But make sure you stay with us, right? And tonight's show is called The Tree and the Axe. Life-changing. Life-changing, all right? So, one of the reasons I want to get on and do this show tonight, real quick before I got to my show, my Folk Tales for Grown Folks, was somebody sent me an article about Frito-Lay chips filled with Monsanto herbicide linked to hormone damage and all that. So let's go and look at that. I wanted to read a little bit of that, and then we'll keep it moving. Because now, one of the major things we have to be concerned about as a nation is our health, right? It's our health. We got to be watching out for health. We got to be looking out for each other, right? You know what I'm saying? So I saw this, so I wanted to bring this to you. This coming from a site, looking like a blog called Juicing for Health, Live, Love, Juice with Sarah Ding. These chips contain herbicides linked to hormone disruption and kidney failure. The Texas-based Frito-Lay Corporation, whose parent company is PepsiCo, has been caught selling deadly processed food products that contain both genetically modified pesticide-producing corn and Monsanto's Roundup herbicide, or also known as glyphosate, which is scientifically linked to causing a variety of health problems, including hormone disruption and kidney failure. I bet you money that you still going and finding this stuff in the store. Now, like I said, I'm reading this from another thing. I got to go in and fact check. But I just thought I would drop that. I'm going to drop the beginning. Some of y'all go in. It also says sun chips are poisonous to humans. So, hey, let's look at what they say about sun chips. The really insidious part about all this is that sun chips are marketed as a healthy whole grain snack food that is low in saturated fat and cholesterol. Aside from the fact that both saturated fat and cholesterol are important nutrients required for health, the insinuation that they aren't is a deception based on pseudo-scientific prejudice and ignorance. The presentation of sun chips as some kind of earth-based food is nothing short of criminal false advertising. This is hardly a shock, considering Frito-Lay's parent company PepsiCo spent more than $13 million fighting against mandatory GMO labeling. All right, so you go on and finish that article. It's on my timeline. The second one right after I post about the radio show. Here's a folk tale from last night. Okay, this is an old one. So, the Crow and the Raven. So, go on and check that out. But now these are old, man. I wonder what's going on with this. All right. Kids do worse on online tests in some states than with paper and pencil. Now, for all those that don't know, a lot of these states are requiring schools to take these tests, right? In Ohio, it's called Park. I don't know what it's called in different states, but what they have found out is that a lot of these places, a lot of these kids are doing worse on the computer than they are doing with paper and pencil. So you have a bunch of people complaining about this, and I want y'all to watch this because it's coming up now. Because right now, throughout Ohio, at least in this time of year, it's early March. They're just now bringing out the report card, which should be a kind of a red flag for everybody that's concerned about education in Ohio, because this is the issue, right? What good is having test scores that come out in March? The school year starts in September. You don't think schools can actually use the information that they received from last year's test scores at the beginning of the school year? You know what I'm saying? Y'all took them in June. I mean, you took them in May, June, and you didn't get the results all the way to March? That's problematic, but, we're going to leave that there. But kids do worse on online tests in some states than with paper and pencil. And I'm not going to go into reading the whole article. You go and read the article yourself. It's on my timeline. This is from Cleveland.com, and it's by an author by the name of Patrick O'Donnell. Check it out. Only 2 people checked it out. I'm kind of, because I know I got a lot of people with kids. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't think that your children are affected by the test, but they are affected by the test, right? You know what I'm saying? All right. Watch blog 50 Morality on YouTube for 50 blogs. Thanks for watching all this week. Okay. This is from a YouTube channel called The Nerd Runner. And I like to share nice videos that I see on YouTube. This is a video where the guy, he's very insightful, right? And he's very good with video. Check him out, because this is not necessarily one of his videos. This is one of his vlogs where he's talking about morality. And I want you to check out the lesson in it. Like I said, I share a little bit of everything on here, yo. That's what the journey is about, right? It's a journey. All right. The music and musings of DJ Delford Chad. Once again, he posted up a nice little pictures, a little cute picture of a cat. You know what I'm saying? And he reached 7 people. We talk about education, we reached 2 people. We put a picture of a cat, we hit 7 people. Hell, we probably got some likes on that shit. Look at this. Help me. You know what I'm saying? All right. What do you think? This is an article I post up, TheAtlantic.com by W. Bradford Wilcox and Nicholas H. Wolfinger. The things successful black men in America share. Let's go in there and see what it is, because I see the shadow of a black man, a bald-headed black man holding up a cross. Let's see what this says, right? Time is ticking down, and the computer is moving slow, and Brother Hatim is still on the roll. All right, here we go. How the church helps black men flourish in America. The structure it provides, along with the value it instills, strengthens employment prospect, family life, and more. Now, right? The church is not the only thing that does this, right? But hey, it's one of the things. So I'm not trying to argue that point, right? But it's not the only thing that does this. So, you know what I'm saying? From Barack Obama to Rand Paul to I don't know what the hell he got to do with black men. Rand Paul, you need to check out where that white boy got his name from, right? You're right. I know Ron Paul is his dad. Rand Paul kind of makes me wonder, was he named after Ayn Rand? From Barack Obama to Rand Paul to Nehisi Coates. Ooh, my people can make some names. Ta-Nehisi Coates to Jason Riley. Across the ideological spectrum, scholars, pundits, and politicians seem to agree that black men are floundering. For those that don't know, that means we on the ground flapping like dying fish. All right? I want y'all to hear that. As the president observed in 2014, by almost every measure, the group that is facing some of the most severe challenges in the 21st century in this country are boys and young men of color. Hell with the old dudes like myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just washed up, I guess. Thanks to that, Barack. All right. In some ways, Obama is right. Rates of poverty, unemployment, and incarceration are higher among black men than among white men. Young African Americans are also far more likely than young white men to become victims of violent crime. But the conversation about black men often glosses over the fact that most African American men are not poor, out of work, or destined to spend time in prison. Y'all heard that? Why do some black men flourish while others struggle? One answer is faith. Alright, we're going to move on. Alright, I'm going to read a little bit more. African American men attend church at rates notably above the national average. 37% of those aged 18 to 60 attend several times a month or more, compared to 30% of non-black men, according to 28. Now I got a question, right? We got 37% of black men between the age of 18 and 60 that attend church service several times, compared to 30% of non-black men, right? Could it be that black men are doing too much damn praying and not enough working? I'm just asking. Faith, right? Faith without works is dead. I'm just quoting. I want to throw that out there. All right, let me go and hurry up. All right, so we got this article on my timeline. It's incarcerated. All right, boom. Y'all seen it. It's the Atlantic. It's on my timeline. You got to go to my timeline. I won't go all into that, right? All right. Why is it starting to feel like a reality show? Every time I see Donald Trump, Donald Trump is running the best reality show I have ever seen. Because really, when you think about it, the presidential campaign is pretty much like doing a reality TV show. We get to peep in supposedly to the lives of the people that's behind the scenes, and then you start seeing them connive and lie and play games and debate and argue. If this is not a reality show, and I think Donald Trump put his finger on this. He figured this out after probably his third season of his show. Hey, I can run for president. That ain't nothing but that's nothing but a reality TV show. I could do that. I could run you know what I'm saying, and set off on a campaign. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Super Tuesday results. The Trump nightmare continues. The New Yorker. Now, you know they're about to come after Trump, right? They just raised the fact, and I could probably got this on here a little. They just raised the fact that he's connected to gangsters in New Jersey or something like that. In a minute, by the time the Republican Party get done with Donald Trump, right? I want y'all to think about it. You heard it here first. By the time the Republicans get done with Donald Trump, he will have had something personally to do with Jimmy Hoffa disappearing. Right? I'm just saying. Because they play dirty, right? All right. Israel Netanyahu declines offer to meet with Obama, the Obama White House, right? Now, we sending them billions and billions of dollars, and we got this white boy. You call him Israeli or whatever you want. This white boy is being very, very disrespectful to the president. And I'm not even a big Obama fan. But, somebody that we are financing and that we are protecting and that we have boldly stood up for a long time, and to be as disrespectful as this. I'm looking at the picture, right? You need to come on my site and look at the picture of this motherfucker, right? This is just ridiculous, right? He just blatantly disrespectful to President Barack Obama, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he won't do exactly what Israel wants, but we still helping finance Israel. Come on, man. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, a white boy wouldn't take that. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump was in there. He wouldn't take that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mitt Romney wouldn't take that shit either. You know what I'm saying? If he did what he felt was the best thing for our country, and Israel wanted to come out and wanted to show out and wanted to refuse and cancel trips to Washington and try to dish the presidency, you know what I'm saying? I'm surprised white boys ain't up in arms. But hey, because but we going to see how patriotic they get after Barack is up out of office, right? Next. Time's ticking down. How to speak in public like a pro. This is an article that is from lifehackers.com. Well, my fault, the net and how you is newsyahoo.com. All right. This one is lifehacker.com, a very good site for anybody that's trying to improve any aspect of your life, right? Get on that Life Hacker. Also get on that Gye-Nyame journey, right? You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on Patreon. I'm gonna post up my Patreon page for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Patreon. Look at this, people calling me right now. Alright, boom. Can't talk, what's up? Alright, boom. There we go right there. Where's G&J? There we go right here. Alright. So I'll post up you can come to www.patreon.com/G&J. Alright. So let's go on back to finish going down the timeline. Alright, for those that are Doctor Who fans, it's kind of up in the air what Peter Capaldi gonna do. This is Doctor Who. Y'all know some of y'all ain't Doctor. I love Doctor Who. Peter Capaldi, I've been asked to stay on Doctor after Stephen Moffat leave. For those that don't know, Steve Moffat is the guy that's been kind of guiding the ship of the Doctor for the last few years. He brought Peter Capaldi on. Peter Capaldi has to make a decision whether or not he's going to stay on the show afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Now, I like this type of stuff, but I like talking about it because, there's no reason why some of us can't get... I'm about to get my camera. There's no reason why some of us can't get together and come up with some great science fiction type, science, spiritual type stuff for a YouTube show. I'm just letting y'all know. All right, I'm down with it, right? We need cameras. We need writers. Funimation launches its all-in-one anime destination site. Now, when you see this one, I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan too, right? Dragon Ball GT, they don't count that in the Funimation. I don't know if they count that but they don't count that as the core. It's like an offshoot of Dragon Ball. But hey, at least the end of Dragon Ball GT. But Dragon Ball Z, man, they're launching it for $5 a month. You get access to all the anime. $8 a month. You get it in English. I'm kind of tempted, but my budget is kind of stretched right now. All right, so they say NOAA, right? Radio sound data shows no warming for 58 years. And this is a real science article, right? But I want you to go into it because they're kind of challenging the readings because they're saying they cut out so many years so that the whole thing look balanced. So go on up there and see if you can catch the fuckery. And if you understand the fuckery, please get back with me and let me know. All right, this morning, because this is what I wanted to get to. White House to reveal death toll of U.S. drone strikes for the first time. So we finally going to get to know how many terrorists we done killed and how many innocent civilians we have killed. Because they kept count. Isn't that shit deep? I mean, I want y'all to think about this. These motherfuckers kept count. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, okay, we got, okay. And I hope they don't put something in there like, for every omelet, you gotta crack some eggs. Right? Because, that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit people do. You know what I'm saying? Especially people in politics, right? All right. Let's go. All right. So on here also is an article about revealed the 30-year economic betrayal dragging down the Generation Y's income. Now, my issue is I guess I'm Generation X. I think so. But, I mean, it's almost like they just jump right the fuck over my generation and start talking about, do anybody got any articles about Generation X and how much we've been robbed and shit? I mean, is it just me or is they just jumping to Y and Z and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, did I miss all that? I mean, was I not reading when they was talking about how they fucked Generation X up? You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to keep it moving. All right, record number of millionaires living in the U.S. Now, I want you to check out this article, and I got to ask you the question, are you one of the millionaires? Right? You know what I'm saying? Because what's crazy is there's a lot of millionaires. A lot of them. And some of y'all got neighbors that are millionaires, but because you expecting them to do some of the dumb shit like you would do, go out and buy rims and big wheels, and I mean, come on, man. Real rich people, they don't buy that shit. I'm just letting y'all know. But this article kind of breaks the fact down about how many millionaires there are and how many people with over $25 million out there. All right, so let me hurry up so I can finish the show. Okay, product alert, chicken nuggets recalled over possible contamination. This is abcnews.com. Go and check it out. I only reach 7 people with that one. You know what I'm saying? Now, here goes some. Oh, this one got a lot of, look. Woman wakes from 8-month coma to reveal boyfriend who stayed by her bedside appearing to be concerned. Shed tears of worry. It was the motherfucker that put her in a coma. Yeah, you got to read this one. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. She was in a coma for 8 months. And guess what? He put her in it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some shit just don't need to be said, people. women, sometimes y'all gotta be quiet because some of these motherfuckers they just can't take the truth in the way you want to bring it sometimes. And I guess actually he knocked her into a coma. She better be glad she was surrounded by people because, you know, he probably was so close to her bed, he didn't want her to wake up. You know what I'm saying? So she better be glad she had other loving family. Alright, so they talk about when fallacies collide, two Republicans offer dueling nonsense on trade and jobs. So they talk about the Republican race. You can feel free to go into that. At one point in time, Project Fee, which is Google's answer to internet uses, Google Project Fee no longer requires an invitation. You can sign up for the data savvy seller service whenever you want. It sounds like a very interesting service. I don't know if I'm gonna sign up for it yet because I'm kind of chilling right now, but you know, maybe. But hey, one of the things is when you do get Project Fee, they do bring one of the Google phones down to about $199. Excuse me. Last but not least, and I'm off of here. Spaceship Rises, a first look at Apple's new campus. Right? Apple gonna have a nice little beautiful campus. They building this $1 billion structure, right? I got two more. I'm sorry. I got to go through these. All right. So check that out. Next one is I got Zoe Saldana in dark makeup is no way to represent Nina Simone. So we got Zoe Saldana, you know what I'm saying, which is an actress, light-skinned. They painted her black. I think they might have widened and gave her a fake nose. You know, I boosted up her lips and made her an actress. I first heard about this from Tommy Sotomayor. But I want you to read it and I want you to tell me what you think. Also, I want you to check out the video because on one of these I attached a video. I want to see what you think about it, alright? You know what I'm saying? Is it fair with all these dark-skinned women? Is it fair, you know what I'm saying, to just allow this light-skinned woman just to come in and take the job? And they could have had a whole bunch of other people that they wouldn't even have to put all that damn makeup on. You know, they probably had to cut to wipe the sweat off of her. You know what I'm saying? That's whack. Alright. Shaking my head. Woody Allen allegations not so fast. This is the Blaze. You got to go and read this fuckery, man. I think I went through that yesterday, so I'm done. Alright. So this is Brother Hatim. You have been listening to an Empire of Our Own. And I want to thank you. You know, remember to support the journey. You know what I'm saying? Go to our patreon.com/G&J. Be sure to check out our show, Folktale for Grown Folks. We're about to jump it off. This is going to be a life-changing show. With that, I say peace.
Sounds great. Mr. Deity.